US President Donald Trump may not be able to use his most formidable weapon, the B-2 Spirit stealth bombers, against Iran after all, as the US mobilizes the air and naval power in the Middle East for a potential attack on Iran. That is, if the talks to strike a deal with Tehran fail, there's a new hurdle before the Trump administration. As per reports, British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer is blocking a request by Trump to allow American planes to use British bases to attack Iran. He cites legal issues. This is significant as the US had been using RAF Fairford in Gloucestershire and the UK territory of Diego Garcia in the Indian Ocean to carry out strikes in the Middle East region. This could also be why military watchers are yet to spot movement of the B-2 bombers to either Diego Garcia or Fairford, even when a flurry of F-22 Raptors, F-16 Fighting Falcons, E-3 Sentry radar planes and a U-2 Dragon Lady spy plane were seen heading to the Middle East. The non-deployment of bombers drew attention since it was in Diego Garcia that the US deployed an unusually large force of 6 B-2 Spirit stealth bombers last April. These bombers later conducted strikes on Iran-backed Houthi elements in Yemen. And if the US plans to hold a sustained campaign against Iran as reported, both Diego Garcia and RAF Fairford would be important to any American plans. Especially RAF Fairford is the home of the only US bomber forward operating location in the UK. Though the US can deploy major bomber operations out of its bases, including the Whiteman Air Force Base in Missouri, like it did last year while bombing Iran's nuclear sites, that was a one-night operation and things would be different for a prolonged, weeks-long campaign against Iranian leaders, nuclear infrastructure and military sites. In that case, the US would need either Diego Garcia or RAF Fairford to stage, rearm and maintain the B-1, B-2 and B-52 bombers, especially during the opening of the campaign. The US has other basing options even for its sensitive B-2 Spirit bomber force, but deploying it from a base equipped with all amenities would keep the sortie raids up during a conflict. That said, Trump has been hinting that he would use the bombers, even praising the magnificent B-2 bombers that totally decimated the nuclear potential of Iran last summer. As for the B-2 Spirit stealth bomber, they are one of the most intimidating weapons owned by the US and an insurmountable challenge for Iran's integrated air defense network. While experts predict that the US attack on Iran wouldn't be clean and quick, they think chances are pretty low that Iran can ever target a B-2 bomber, considering that Tehran relies on S-300 PMU-2 and Bever 373 systems, which cannot reliably detect, track and destroy the bomber. Amid this, there are reports that US Air Force is moving to replenish GBU-57 MPU bombs used during the 2025 strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. For more updates on the Middle East, check out our microsite at theweek.in.